Okay, everyone, picture this. People who own crypto in the US are suddenly free, according to the government. This is the same government that loves to tax every single bit you make. XRP will not be taxed on cash gains. I know it sounds like something out of this world, but if you think that's not possible, wait until you hear what would actually happen to the price of XRP. I'll break down the numbers, the way the market works, and what we can learn from the past. You'll understand why this would make the price of XRP go through the roof, even if you've never dealt with crypto before. Let's look into what XRP might be like if it were no longer taxed, because these numbers are crazy. Let's begin with something easy. If you've ever bought a house, stocks, or even baseball cards, you understand the hurt. When you buy low and sell high, bam. When the taxman comes, he takes a piece. Let's say you sold a house for $100,000. The IRS might take at least $20,000 from you, just left. Poof. In that way, now picture getting to keep all $100,000. It's no longer just more money in your pocket. Everyone is more likely to get into the game. Again, this is what crypto and investors face right now. When you buy XRP and it goes up in value, you have to pay taxes on the gain. Let's make this real with numbers. Let's say you paid 50 cents for 10,000 XRP, $5,000. XRP has gone up to $5 a coin, which is a nice run. You now have $50,000 after paying taxes on the gain. For the X's net, let's use a 20% rate. If the item was worth $50,000 and you paid $5,000 for it, that means you made $45,000. The 20% tax on that 4.5K is 9,000. 9,000 people. You thought you got 45 and made money. You lost 9K on top of that, and now you're down to 30. There is no capital gains tax on this $6,000 gain. You keep all $45,000, that's $9,000 more in your pocket just because the government stepped in. Now, multiply that number by thousands or millions of holders, and you can see how quickly the stakes become very high. Okay, let's bring this home with the famous Black Friday scene. Did you see those videos? The doors open up quickly. People are rushing to buy $300 TVs now that they are no longer taxed, because everyone wants one. Let's trade those TVs for XRP now. As soon as word gets out that XRP is tax-free, you could picture big companies like hedge funds, pension funds, banks, and retail buyers all rushing to buy in. No one wants to fall behind. And here's how it works in your mind. People who were on the fence about investing in XRP, now that taxes are no longer cutting into their income, they're all in. Hold on, because their long-term benefits just got better. They're not as likely to sell. Let's talk about some numbers that will blow your mind. There are about 100 billion XRP in it. There are only about 45 billion in circulation right now. The worth of all retirement plans in the United States is $35 trillion. Even if only 1% of that gets happy about the new tax-free law and buys a lot of XRP, that's an extra $350 billion in demand. Now, do some quick math. Price is equal to demand/quantity. The price of 1 XRP is $7.77 when you divide 350 billion by 45 billion. That's a low number because it doesn't take into account buyers from other countries or the wave of fear of missing out FOMO that would happen. But go one step further. What if 2% or 5% of those trillions come in? Double or triple it. Now you're talking about XRP that is worth at least $10, maybe even more. Also, don't forget that Welsh institutions could join right away because they love lowering taxes. There's more to this than just crypto risk. Think back to the 1970s, when stocks had lower capital gains taxes. What took place? The stock market went through the roof. A lot of trillions come in because everyone wanted the tax response to happen. We have seen this happen before in real estate when new tax breaks come up. When buyers rush to buy assets before the window closes, property prices go through the roof if crypto gets the same statement. It's possible that XRP will be the biggest winner because it already has real-world use, value, and a global reach. What do I want to know now? How much do you think the price of XRP could go if the US ever gets rid of the capital gains tax on it? Was it $10, $20, or something even stranger? Tell us what you think will happen in the comments. Let's start a discussion. Click the thumbs up button, subscribe, and share this movie with someone who believes in XRP, or even someone who doesn, T.next. We'll talk about what AI and top market analysts think will happen to XRP's price during the next bull run and how you can get ready for it. People, don't miss it. I'll see you all in the next one. Let's write history together.